The rules of hurling explained. All right, it has been a hot minute since I've checked out any hurling videos. I think we did a couple of highlights. The game looks absolutely amazing. It's really fast paced. Kind of reminds me of like lacrosse mixed with football, but faster. I don't know. It's just nonstop madness. And I do want to go to one of these games when I'm in Ireland. So I feel I need to know kind of the basic ground rules of how this game is played. And honestly, I need a fix because right now there's not a lot of sports being played in the US. We have hockey and basketball really on right now, and I like basketball, but I don't really enjoy the NBA anymore, and picked up a little bit of hockey here and there, but yeah. So let's hop into this one. The rules of hurling explained. Smash like button. Let's get into it.
Explains the rules of hurling. Hurling is an Irish sport played with 2 teams of 15 players each. The game is played on a field that's generally a maximum of 145 metres by 85 metres. These are the goals, which are 6.5 metres wide, and the crossbar, which is 2.5 metres above the ground. Unlike in football, the posts extend above the crossbar, just like in rugby.
Oh, they go up high. Kind of reminds me, the posts do. Maybe not. I was going to say the AFL, which is the Australian Football League, but I think theirs are a little bit more spread out, and they don't have the net down at the bottom.
The exact same goals and field dimensions are used in Gaelic football. The object of the game is for your team to score more overall points than the opposing.
Hold on. Gaelic football? Somebody sent me a Gaelic football video. All right, let's go.
Team. To score, a player must use his stick, known as a hurley, to hit a ball, known as a sliotar, into the goal. If they successfully hit the sliotar under the crossbar and into the net, this is a goal and is worth 3 points.
Okay.
If a player hits the sliotar over the crossbar but between the posts, this is a point and this scores 1 point. The game is played in 2.
Dang, so how far away can you hit it from? I wonder if he's going to cover that because, man, if you had someone who was like really accurate and be able to just hit from like the middle of the field and get 1 point every time, that'd be kind of crazy.
30-minute halves for a combined playing time of 60 minutes. High score at the end of time wins. Any game that results in a draw must be replayed. Surely it can't be that simple. Well,
they have to replay the game if nobody wins? Do they reschedule it? I would imagine they probably don't play it back to back, right? They would be exhausted.
Playing time of 60 minutes. High score at the end of time wins. Any game that results in a draw must be replayed. Surely it can't be that simple.
Dang.
Well, it's not. There's a lot of things you can and can't do to move the ball up the field in hurling.
Ooh.
You can move the ball by hitting the ball with the hurley out of your hands, hitting the ball with the hurley along the ground, kicking it along the ground, kicking or lifting up the ball with your hurley.
You can kick it too. What?
Hurley along the ground, kicking it along the ground, kicking or lifting up the ball with your hurley and then striking it. A player can also run with the ball if he bounces or bounces it on his hurley. A player can catch the ball with his hands in the air. And a player can hand pass to a teammate where you slap the ball with an open palm. However...
okay, I think when we watched the highlight video, it was really just showing a lot of scores. The actual gameplay does seem a little bit harder than I was originally thought.
A player can hand pass to a teammate where you slap the ball with an open palm. However, a player cannot touch the ball on the ground with his hands. A player cannot throw the ball or throw their hurley. A player cannot take more than 4 steps with the ball in hand, and a player cannot play the ball from his hand to his hurley more than twice. Therefore, he's only able to handle the ball twice in one possession. There are 15 members of the opposing team who are trying to take the ball away from you so that they can score themselves. They are allowed to make shoulder-to-shoulder contact so long as the opponent has possession of the ball, or, if no one has the ball, be shoulder-to-shoulder to the opponent nearest the ball. They are also allowed to use their hurley to block shots or prevent you from shooting. Games are generally...
Did he just say you're allowed to use... Hold on.
Ball. Or, if no one has the ball, be shoulder-to-shoulder to the opponent nearest the ball.
Okay.
They are also allowed to use their hurley to block shots or prevent you from shooting. Games are generally high-scoring and fast-paced, but there's a few other things you'll need to understand before playing or going to a game. For example, puck. A puck is a restart in play, usually after a foul or if the ball goes out of bounds. If the ball goes out of bounds, a puck is awarded at the nearest line. If the ball is hit out of the end line by an attacker, the defending team gets a puck out at the 65-metre line. If a foul occurs, a free puck is awarded either at the spot of the foul, where the ball lands after a foul, or at the 20-metre line for fouls inside the 20-metre area. Foul.
Jeez.
If a player commits any of these infractions...
Players may not push, kick, trip, hold, strike, or jump at an opponent, obstruct a player with the hand or arm holding or not. So you have to have your, it's called a hurley. Hurling? Reach from behind a player who has the ball, charge a player from behind, charge or interfere. Okay. Deliberately touch a player with the hurley.
Foul is assessed, and the other team
Throw
is
the
awarded
hurley.
possession of the ball by way of a free puck. Just like in football, a player can also be cautioned or sent off the pitch for serious offences. Penalty puck. If a foul was committed on a player with a legitimate chance to score, a penalty puck, similar to a penalty kick in soccer, will be given to the attacking team. The ball is placed on the ground at the 20-metre line, and all other players must be 20 metres away. There is one goalkeeper and 2 defenders defending the goal. The player is allowed to lift the ball off the ground and shoot the ball once.
Oh, that's
Any
nice.
goals scored count towards the overall score.
What's the ball made out of? I feel like that thing would probably hurt really bad. Is it similar to a baseball? Hold on. Let's see. I don't see him covering the ball. I'm really curious, really quick. Okay, so a modern hurling ball known as a sliotar consists of a solid cork core wrapped in thread and covered with 2 pieces of stitched leather, or more recently a durable synthetic polyurethane material. So it literally looks like a baseball. That thing's gotta hurt so bad getting hit with. I can only imagine. I've been hit with a baseball before and it's not
Ball off the ground and shoot the ball once. Any goals scored count towards the overall score. Substitution. A team is allowed to substitute up to 5 players per game. Very similar to football, the players must wait in the substitution area and players must enter or exit at the designated area only, and only in a stoppage of play. To the uninitiated, hurling seems like a strange sport to understand, but once you understand the rules, it becomes a great sport to watch. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share with your friends, comment and subscribe. It took me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated.
Alright, I'll give you a like.
If you're also on Reddit, you can post this video and discuss it there. But in the meantime, enjoy hurling.
Man, alright, that was like really fast. I feel like I'm missing a good amount of information still. To be able to cover all of it, I think it was about a 4-minute video. I feel like there's a little bit more info in there. So if I need to watch anything else, there's a little link down in the description below. You guys can send it to me. Also, Galing. What did they say? Galing football? I gotta look that up. We gotta do a video on that. All right, I'm getting out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.